Hey y'all, my name is TChainzer, and welcome to the first episode in my new YouTube series, Rocket League Replay Analysis. For this video, I'm going to do some replay analysis on my own gameplay. The replay I chose was the first loss in my history and ended up being a 3v3 match that I queued solo. Alright, let's get started, folks. Alright, so right off the bat here, I attempt to lose the kickoff behind me, but the other team ends up gaining possession, and my teammates double commit. Try to get back in time, ended up whiffing the save. Right here, what should have happened is my teammates should not have double committed, and I also should not have missed the save. So mechanical error on my part in the end. So what happens on this play here, you'll see as I'm rotating out, my teammates overcommit and end up getting beat, and I'm not able to get back in time. We are now 24 seconds in and down 2 goals, so we're going to play pretty aggressive from here to try to get caught back up. The first 2 goals were kickoff goals that were primarily caused by my teammates overcommitting and not giving me enough time to get back. In this situation here, I should not have gone to the wall. I should have just rotated back mid and let my teammate hit the ball, and I might have had a shot opportunity. On this play here, I should have seen my 2 teammates in the corner and not played so aggressive and played a little more passive. So here I should have just gotten out instead of grabbing the boost. I bumped my teammate instead. With this shot here, you notice nobody is up with me. So what I should have done is taken a little bit more time, waited for the ball to completely drop, and finish the shot. My teammate still ended up scoring, but I should have finished the shot instead. On this kickoff, I try to do a wave dash behind me, but I mess up the wave dash and lose it. So another mechanical mistake. Here on this air dribble, I'll make the right play, but when I chip it right here, I go a little bit too far underneath it and lose the proper drag, so I just make another mechanical mistake by getting under it too much. So here in a second, I make a pretty good play by hitting the ball to the wall to allow my teammate to make a follow-up play. However, I should have stayed up a little bit longer. I got a little too soon there. There wasn't an opportunity, but I still should have stayed up a little bit longer just in case. So something small here. I shouldn't have jumped on this trap and put the ball too far away from me, which allowed the guy to get too close to me and forced me to hit the ball to the wall too hard, which then made the ball go too hard to the ceiling and made me miss my ceiling shot, as you just saw. On this challenge here, I hesitate just a little too long and I'm getting beat because of it. So here on this kickoff, I'll switch over to slow-mo in a second, and you'll see to the far right, Truth will overcommit pretty hard. So whenever I get dunked by the other team, wrap back around and see Truth has been beat and doesn't even have a chance because he overcommitted. So just nitpicking on this play a little bit here. I do a pretty good job of having patience, but on my first touch I hit it too far across the goal instead of going near post and giving myself a follow-up opportunity. However, Truth passes it to me and then I chip it up, and Pipsqueak comes through and follows it up with a nice little three-toucher. So we're doing some nitpicking again here on this play. I slowed it down for you guys. So if you see, I have plenty of time to trap the ball, but I bang it to the wall and I actually hit a really good bang where I wanted to, but the other guy still interrupts it. So what I should have done was I should have trapped it, taken possession, gone through the center of midfield because he was going wall, and tried to make it like a dribble play. So on this play, Truth does some really weird shit again. I'll slow it down for you. He backs up, and I think he's letting me play, so I go to commit, and then he moves up again and commits. So we both commit, and a double commit ends up in a free goal. So even though that was Truth's fault, what I could have done there was I could have backed off and played it a little more patient and let him go, and then if they just scored, they scored. It's his fault. But I ended up going, and it cost us a goal. So we're just nitpicking a little bit here again because I'm trying to become a supersonic hedgehog. So on this play, what we could have done a little bit different was instead of banging, I could have chipped and gone for a double touch or maybe gone for a little bit of a dribble. But the bang didn't work, and here in a second we end up losing a little bit of possession because my teammates get wrapped up, and then Truth bangs it to the other guy, he bangs it at my goal, and I whiff. To finish off the video, we're going to do a quick recap on the goals that we allowed and do a final analysis on what we believe caused the loss. The first goal was an overcommit from teammates and a mechanical error on my part. The second goal was an overcommit from teammates and I could not get back. The third goal was Truth overcommits and gets beat. The fourth goal was Truth does some weird rotations and causes a double commit. The OT goal was a mechanical error on my part. So after reviewing, it looks like it was caused due to majority of overcommits and Truth's rotational problems. I have a feeling that the first two overcommits were caused by Truth. So in that sense, it seems like Truth was the guy that affected that game the most and was essentially the one that caused our loss. What I could have done to make a difference in the outcome was I could have been a little bit better mechanically. I did have a couple of mechanical errors that cost us that could have saved his mistakes, but my mechanical errors were mostly caused due to trying to make up for his mistakes. So in the end, I definitely need to improve on my mechanics, but there was not a lot of consistent errors that I made in terms of rotations or decision making. I felt like I played pretty good game other than a couple mechanical errors.